Viral internet posts often claim that scientists have finally photographed the human soul. They show bodies radiating light in the dark, looking like something out of a spiritual text. While the soul part remains a claim, the basic physics is true. Your body is constantly emitting tiny particles of light. This comparison shows why this isn't just a standard thermal image. On the left, an infrared camera captures body heat, which is concentrated in your core. But the image on the right tracks photons, individual units of light. In this map, the torso is pitch black, and the light is clustered around the eyes and mouth. Early researchers found that this emission has a specific biological requirement. It is present in living subjects, but vanishes entirely the moment a person or animal dies. This light is too cold to be body heat, yet it requires life to function. That raises a difficult question. If it's not heat, what is the source of this radiation? For decades, science lacked the specialized sensors needed to see the underlying mechanism. That gap in the data allowed supernatural and pseudoscientific theories to dominate the conversation. In the 1970s and 80s, researchers like Fritz Albert Popp and Konstantin Korokov attempted to measure these faint signals. They used early electronic photon counters, but the technology of the era was prone to noise and error. Popp proposed that this light functioned as a cellular radio used for internal communication. Korokov took a more mystical path, claiming the glow was literally human consciousness, a soul detaching from the body after death. These theories were never verified by independent peer review. Despite that, they formed the foundation of the modern aura reading and mystical wellness industries that still generate millions of dollars today. The aura was an interpretation born from a lack of resolution. Scientists simply didn't have cameras sensitive enough to see the chemical reality behind the glow. By the 1990s, Japanese researcher Masaki Kobayashi realized that solving the mystery required a massive leap in imaging sensitivity. Kobayashi's team developed a specialized CCD camera. CCD stands for charge-coupled device. It's a sensor that converts light into electrical signals. To make it work, they chilled the entire unit to -120 degrees Celsius. This cooling was necessary to eliminate thermal noise. Normally, a camera sensor's own heat creates visual static. By freezing the sensor, those heat waves are blocked, allowing the camera to detect individual photons of light. He used this to monitor living plant cells, introducing viruses to trigger a defense response. As the plants experienced metabolic stress, a line graph spikes, perfectly matching a rapid multiplication of glowing photons hitting the sensor. The data showed that this glow tracks cellular effort. The harder a cell works to survive or process energy, the more light it emits. The mechanism behind this light is a chemical byproduct called ROS, or reactive oxygen species. These are oxygen-based molecules that are highly chemically reactive. When cells produce energy, they generate ROS molecules as waste. They are unstable, missing a key electron. To stabilize, they aggressively steal electrons from nearby DNA. The exact microsecond an electron is transferred, it generates a tiny electromagnetic spark. That spark is the photon. The glow Kobayashi captured is the collective physical signature of billions of these microscopic electron transfers. This light is the electromagnetic waste of our cellular metabolism. We are seeing the physics of our own chemistry. Moving past the supernatural interpretation allows us to use this light as a precise diagnostic tool. Cancer cells grow and divide at an accelerated rate. This high-speed growth requires massive energy, pushing ROS production far beyond healthy cells. In laboratory tests, cancer cells radiated up to 4 times more light than healthy tissue. This suggests that future AI-powered cameras could identify tumors based on their photon signature before they are even large enough to see on a traditional scan. These signals also provide data on everyday recovery. The ROS generated during a difficult workout functions as a messenger, telling your body to begin repairing tissue and building muscle. Science replaced the soul myth with a functional understanding of cellular metabolism. We can now read our body's internal stress levels through light, potentially identifying diseases before physical symptoms appear. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video and subscribe for more deep dives. Let us know in the comments what mystery we should solve next.